Have you ever walked into an elevator and instinctively turned to face the door, staring at the floor or your phone? Nobody told you to do that. There are no signs on the wall dictating your position. Yet, you and everyone else follow a set of invisible laws every single day. In psychology, these are called social heuristics. They are the unspoken rules of human behavior that help us navigate society without constant conflict. Today, we are uncovering 10 social rules you follow subconsciously. Once you see them, you'll never look at a crowd the same way again. Rule 1. Elevator Tetris. When we enter a confined space, our brains immediately calculate the maximum distance between us and the next person. We are protecting our intimate zone, a 1.5-foot bubble that, when popped by a stranger, triggers a stress response in the brain. Rule 2. The 3-second stare. Humans are hardwired to maintain eye contact for exactly 3.3 seconds. Any less, and you seem untrustworthy. Any more, and the brain shifts from social connection to threat detection. It's the difference between a friendly glance and a creepy stare. Rule 3. The pavement protocol. When walking towards someone on a sidewalk, you almost always veer to the same side people drive on in your country. It's a subconscious map we follow to avoid the social dance of stepping back and forth to miss each other. Rule 4. The urinal ghosting. This isn't just for men. It applies to any public seating. If there is a row of empty spots, we almost never take the one right next to a stranger. We leave a buffer seat to signal that we aren't a threat and that we value the other person's autonomy. Rule 5. The micro nod. When passing a stranger, we look for a tiny tilt of the head. An upward nod is reserved for friends, exposing the neck, a sign of trust. A downward nod is for strangers, a formal sign of respect and boundaries. If you don't get one back, your brain registers a micro-rejection that can sting for minutes. Rule 6. The door holding radius. There is a psychological point of no return. If someone is 5 feet away, you are obligated to hold the door. But if they are 20 feet away and you hold it, you actually create social debt. You've forced them to jog so they don't keep you waiting, turning a nice gesture into a stressful burden. Rule 7. The library whisper. We lower our voices in quiet zones even when no one is around. This is social proof in action. We are subconsciously terrified of being the outlier. Our brains tell us that being the loudest person in a quiet space is a signal of low social intelligence, so we muffle ourselves to blend in. Rule 8. Unassigned. Assigned seats. Whether it's your favorite chair in a cafe or your desk in a lecture hall, you sit in the same spot every time. We do this to reduce decision fatigue. By claiming a small piece of territory, your brain can relax and stop scanning for threats, allowing you to focus on the task at hand. Rule 9. Compliment deflection. When someone says, "I love your outfit," many of us instinctively say, "Oh, this old thing," or "it was on sale." We are socially programmed to minimize our status to maintain group harmony. Accepting a compliment too boldly feels like a social crime that might invite envy. Rule 10. The phone shield. When we feel awkward or alone in public, like waiting for a friend at a restaurant, we pull out our phones. We aren't checking anything important. We are using the device as a psychological do not disturb sign. It makes us appear high value and occupied rather than lonely or vulnerable. These 10 rules are the invisible glue that holds our society together. Breaking them doesn't just feel weird, it actually activates the same neural pathways in your brain that process physical pain. We follow these rules because, at our core, we are wired to belong. Which of these 10 rules did you follow today? I definitely used the phone shield while waiting for this script to render. Tell us your story in the comments. If you want more mind-blown insights into human behavior, hit subscribe and join our community. See you in the next video.